Hello students, welcome to Vijnan Saraswati channel. Today we will discuss one important topic in engineering physics, engineering mechanics. So, transverse wave velocity along a stretched string. Transverse wave along stretched string. So, here we take string, a flexible string, and comparative to its length, the diameter of the string is very less than an ideal string. So, in this case, if you we'll see about transverse wave. Basically, in mechanical waves, we have two types of waves: the transverse wave and longitudinal wave. Based on the particle displacement and wave displacement, if wave displacement is perpendicular to the particle displacement, then that comes under transverse wave, and if they are in the same direction, it is longitudinal wave. Okay. So, let us take a string, a stretched string, which has tension T and linear density mu. Okay. When you stretch this string at two ends, the tension developed in the string will be T, and here at the center of the string, normal to the string, will pluck it. Okay, move it in upward direction. Just pluck and release it. When you pluck and release it, the wave will be developed along the string. Okay, transverse wave will be propagated along the string. So, here we will take any one pulse, will take like this. Now, transverse wave is traveling. Transverse wave is generated along the stretched string by plucking at its middle, normal to the length of the string. A wave is generated, one pulse we are taking, and somewhere here we'll take we'll choose 2 points at a distance x, the position of that point say x, somewhere it say a, and nearer to that let us take one more point. Here intention is we are choosing a small infinitesimal length string dx, the length of the string is dx, a small element we are taking. So, what we study about the string, about that small element, finally we get the wave velocity, transverse wave velocity along the stretched string. Okay. So, at A and at B, we will see the how tension acts at A and at B. Draw a tangent at A. Okay, this gives the direction of the tension at A, and draw a tangent at B. This gives tension in the string at point B. Let us resolve that into components, and this tension here makes theta 2 angle, and here okay, and here say it is theta 1 angle, this is theta 1 angle, right, and this value is how much? T cos theta 2, this component, and this is T sin theta 2. Similarly here this vertical component minus T sin theta 1, this horizontal component is minus T cos theta 1, because it is directed along negative x axis, and this component is directed along negative y axis. See, when you are plucking the string in upward direction, that means what? We are pulling it, we are applying force in a upward direction. So, net force component will be in the upward direction, whereas the horizontal component case, if you consider, the t cos theta 2 and minus t cos theta 1, they balance each other, we can neglect it. Okay, so therefore the net force acting on string will be only in the vertical direction. So Fy is equal to t sin theta 2, it should be greater because it is moving up, minus t sin theta 1. This is the net force acting on in the vertical direction at that particular element dx. And if theta is very small, then the sin theta reaches to tan theta, right? And what is tan theta? Tan theta is the slope calculated at point A. We drew the tangent. To the tangent, if you calculate slope dy by dx, that gives the tan theta. So here this tan theta 2 is slope, that is dou y by dou x at x plus dx, that is at b. This is tan theta 2 no here. So at point b, this is the slope, minus t, this is slope at x, dou y by dou x at x. Okay, at a, at point A, the slope is dou y by dou x. There we have drawn tangent, the slope of tangent is that. Now this is one equation, let us take it as equation 1. According to Taylor's equation, Taylor's theorem, according to Taylor's theorem, this dou y by dou x of x plus dx can be written as dou y by dou x at x plus dou square y by dou x square into dx plus so on, dou cube y by dou x cube into dx square by 2 factorial, so on we can write. We are neglecting higher order terms, so here we get dou y by dou x plus dx is equal to dou y by dou x at x plus dou square y by dou x square into dx equation 2. Let us substitute equation 2 in 1. When you substitute that dou y by dou x of x plus dx in the 1, then we get Fy is equal to dou y by dou x at x plus dou square y by dou x square dx into t is there, t I am taking, I am common writing in the brackets, minus t is taken common, so only dou y by dou x at x. So we can cancel dou y by dou x. Now remaining thing is Fy is equal to dou square y by dou x square into dx. This is the thing we got now. This is the net force in terms of dou square y by dou x square into dx. According to Newton's second law, the net force acting on any system is mass into d square x by dt square. You can use dou square x by dou t square also. Mass into d square x by dt square. If you see, initially we have taken linear density is mu. When linear density is mu, linear density is equal to mass by unit length. Unit length we have taken is dx. Okay, that so m is equal to, we can write mu into dx dou square x by dou t square. Let us equate these two equations. when you equate these two equations, mu x mu dx into dou square x by dou t square is equal to how much? Dou square y by dou x square into dx into t. T will be there. Okay. So dx will be cancel both sides. We can cancel dx. Remaining is dou square x by dou t square is equal to t by mu into dou square y by dou x square. Equation 5. But the general wave equation is dou square x by dou t square is equal to v square into dou square y by dou x square. This is the general wave equation. Let us compare this equation with this. Then the v square will become t by mu and v is root of t by mu. This is velocity of transverse wave along stretch string. Okay, we have taken a wave, a string, ideal string, flexible string, and the diameter of the string is very less compared to its length, and it is plucked at the middle in the upward direction and released. So wave will be generated. We have taken a small pulse and a transverse wave pulse. In that, a small element of length dx is taken, right? So what is the net force acting? And applied Taylor series. Finally, we got transverse wave velocity along stretch string. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can write in comment section. We will continue another topic in another video.